Hi, I am so sorry I'm late. If you've seen this already, one of these, you're gonna say, not surprised. But it's my goal to be on time and I wanted to apologize and I'm still gonna get my paint. I'm not quite ready because I already was late. And I thought, you know what? I can be chill. I can just get the things prepared while I'm talking so they don't have to wait any longer. I don't think I can do that, but I'm gonna try. I'm not really chill. I need to adjust this because you can't really, it's a weird angle. And I was gonna tell Facebook that I was doing this, but I have not. So that's fine. Who cares? So what? Who cares? So what? Who cares? This is the sketch, sort of color sketch is what I call it. I don't know if that's a thing. Hi, Billy. Um, Thanks for coming here. I don't know how to say that. I'm so sorry. I think I'm gonna have to burp. But anyway, hi, Missy. I am paint, even if I talk too much, which I'm not gonna do. I won't. I swear. I know that in the replay, people don't want to, if I'm passing through and a lady says she's going to paint and then she proceeds to talk for 10 minutes, unless I know her and like her, I'm not going to be there. So I'm just reassuring you, I'm going to paint. Color sketch this, it's a commissioned portrait and I do have permission. The client was actually hoping that I would paint some live, so she's okay with it. And it's a picture of her 4 children, can't you tell? Aha. They're sitting in a tree. They're in Australia. I think it's around Brisbane. Is it Brisbane or Brisbane? I don't know. I'm going to think it's Brisbane. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sketch their faces out. What I did was a rough sketch the other day just to make sure I have the proportions sort of right. Because if you just do one and go with it, like I had the girl too small. She looked too small right here. You don't want her little floating in the middle of the portrait usually. So I feel like this is a pretty good proportion, maybe a little larger than I've done. So I sort of sketched it and then I painted the blocks of the colors in the faces. And now I'm going to go and try to do it for reals, for the real thing. And I'll zoom in so you can see. I'm going to do this so you'll be able to see it better. And I appreciate y'all being here. And tell your friends. No, but really, if you are not already subscribed and you enjoy watching my videos, live ones or the recorded, edited ones, maybe either or, let me know. I always want feedback. That's the way I know if you like it. If you just look and say, hey, this many people watched, maybe they hated it. Maybe more would watch if this wasn't, if they liked this better. So I'm just saying feedback is appreciated and welcome. Hi, Margarita. My client is from Australia as well. I was saying that I know they live in Brisbane. Is it Brisbane? Because an American would say Brisbane because that's ugly, but that's how we would pronounce it. And I'm guessing it's not pronounced that way. And like I said, I was gonna just casually grab the things while I was talking, but I'm not very good at that. Please let me know, like you already have, where you're from. I would love that. And I want to tell you about my channel that I do have mostly, I've just started doing these recently. I have mostly edited videos. They're DIY, around the home kind of things, usually with paint. I have some good tips for all the things. I have a good 70 videos or so. More than half of them are 6 or 7 minutes with little funny things all in between about our move and the different things. Entertaining things, not boring things. Okay, just letting you know. I am many things. Boring is not one of them. Irritating, possibly. Boring, no. I'm going to get the paint. And I'm so sorry. I'm not sick, by the way. I mean, I have been, but it's not the thing. It's just the typical cough thing. Excuse me. I'm looking for my black paint, and I'll be right there. I like to use the black chalk paint because that way it's easy to wash off until we know we like it in the right place. It's very easy to work with. I enjoy it. And I'm going to find... Okay, I'm back. I'm here. Okay, so I'm going to go off of a photo. I think I maybe won't show the photo just because it is a family. She probably won't care, but just since I haven't thought to check that with her, I'm not going to... I mean, it's just this. It's 4 children in a tree. It's not like a big deal. I'm sorry. Again, the coughing, not a big deal. So I swear, don't write me out of your life. I'm not coming to see you. I won't come to your town and spread the germs around. How's everyone doing with the thing? With the scare, with the whatever, I don't want to call it. Thoughts about it? I mean, I understand that it's important that we try to slow the spreading of it and all that. I just feel like the more it affects people, the more it's going to affect people. I mean, duh. But you know what I'm saying? I wish that we could sort of just be, I know you can't be relaxed about it because then it'll be worse. I don't know. I just know that I'm feeling very sequestered. I don't know about you. Since I work from home, look how pretty these are. I just have to show these off. These are from Debbie's Design Diary, who is the owner of the paint line that I sell. And she has new items in their website. And I went and bought them and got some last night, were delivered. And they're amazing. I love them. just thought I'd throw that in there. Okay, I'm going to get started. I'm going to use a liner brush. I know I interrupted myself and I was saying something else, but I already don't remember what that was. And in the interest of just getting going, so you have something to watch, I'm going to get started. I'm looking for a liner brush, not a tiny, tiny one, because we'll have room to play with this. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I thought that I had... Oh, Kristen, get it together. This one. Okay, this is not a very tiny liner brush. I think it will be fine though, because I don't need it to be detailed yet, because I still probably going to be washing off and redoing. Maybe not though. Why can't why am I not smarter? Why can't I figure out how to get this the same angle? I don't know. Oh my word. Let's just get started. Okay, I can tilt that down a little bit here in a bit. Okay, here I go. I'm going to go. Oh, I didn't see your comments. Is anyone else normally an extrovert or an introvert? If you're an extrovert, do you feel stir crazy? If you're an introvert, are you happy? Or I'm an introvert mostly, but even I am feeling like, hey, don't fence me in. I want to be able to get out and about if I want. Oot and a boot. Let's see, what does this say? I'm sorry, I missed your things, comments. Missy, me too. Hi, Christine. Thanks for popping over here. I wanted to announce it on Facebook, but I was running late as it is, and so I thought, I feel selfish to like fix all my media before I get going when I'm already late. You know what, Margarita? And like I said, I'm that way. I mean, I work from home for a reason. I'm thankful for the online space. And I'm usually, it's all about perspective, because normally I'm thrilled. I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay here. I want to paint. By the way, Paint Furniture, if you have a business, please feel free to write it in here so we can go follow it. But it's just what's the word? Reverse psychology, sort of. Now I'm kind of like, hey, I want to go out and talk to people if I want. Normally I'm like, I don't need it. I don't want it. So it's hard. Perspective is everything. I am not just sitting here holding this. I'm looking for the photo. And sorry, I had it right here. You want me to sing a song? While I'm looking for the photo. That's boring, a boring song. I'm going to find it. Where is the picture? Kristen. On my phone, I can find it. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm going to make it a little bigger. I think I want to start with the older girl over here, because that's the one that it's more straight on, so I have less to work with. So I've got to get right here in front of it. I do want her to be, yeah, I'm going to make her bigger than I did here with the sort of blocking it out with the flesh. I want her neck, and she's got a swimsuit on. Oh no, she doesn't, she has a tank top on. Might be a swimsuit coming around here. Okay. I am going, this is hard. Duh. This is so hard. That's why it's hard, Kristen. She has a narrow face. And I'm going to try it like this and see if that is too big, too tall. So this is just a sketch. That's why it's still too thick and it looks coarse, and I think I want her face bigger than that. I keep wanting to make it smaller than it is. I don't know why. She's got kind of a long, thin face. We'll drop it down here. Excuse me as I cough. Honestly, that's just reflux. It makes me cough. I'm old. And she's a pretty little rounded shoulder right here. That looks like it's sticking out too far. Let's just come on down and see. That's her arm. Her elbow would be about there. It would come around like that. So we will see. I'm going to make her tank top. Oh, I made it way too far out there. So let me show you what clay-based and chalk-type paints do. I actually need her arm right here. Oh, well, that's not so bad. And now I don't have the wipes. I'm going to use water and a cloth. I normally like to use cleaning wipes or baby wipes. But honestly, with the run on the wipes, the way it is, cleaning wipes, I don't want to use them all up when I could use something else. So I'm just going to wipe that away. Do over. So acrylics are great for a lot of things, and I use them, but it's not. I don't like to use it for this because there's a lot of adjusting. And I do sell the paints and not these brushes. I sell the brushes for furniture called Paint Pixie. Swear by them. Love them. Passionate about them. I will have links in the description for the paint and the brushes if anyone wants to know where to find those. This is the baby daughter's head. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the little sister, baby girl here. Her head is more round, like a baby's is. Let's just try it. It needs to be smaller, so that's probably a little too. She's got a tiny little precious pointy chin. I'm going to say it's probably right here. Little baby pointy chin. And then up from there. Cheeks for days. Because baby girl. Cheeks, cheeks. Ear is right there. You can see it. I did not sketch her ear. That's the other reason she looks weird up here. So it'll be ear there, ear here. About there. Baby girl. That looks about right. Her little neck is short. Her little shoulders coming out right here. Can you guys hear me, or would you rather not hear me? I try to just talk to myself, and then I think, oh, I'll tell you what I'm doing, but it's got to be a little annoying and not really helpful. Her other little shoulder comes out here. And then I'm distracted because of what's going on. And if I'm not focused on this, that makes it harder. I'm trying to not be sensitive either with things, but I am. So I'm always looking for a way to put it in perspective that will not make me upset about the things. What am I even saying? You're probably like, what are you talking about? Okay, this sister's hand is coming around here. She's got it. Oh, no, that's the brother's hand is around here. Okay, so his hand is right here. So I'm just gonna sketch his hand. It'll look funny until I can fix it later. This gives me an idea. If I was using a pencil, this would be better, but I like to be able to see it well. His wrist is coming around there and down. Little pinky. That's sort of his hand there. Sort of bump, 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 bump. Hand. Oh, there's 3 hands all together right here. I love it. The brother's hand is over here, coming around her. There's his little shoulder, armpit, shirt. And then we have the sister's hand is around here and coming around to her little sister right here. Oh, and those of you who wanted me to continue with the other little one, the little scene with the bright colors, I apologize. I will do that another time. I just wasn't feeling it. I was trying to like get a plan and I just couldn't focus on it. And so I thought I really need to be working on this. That's why. So Miss T, I will do it later, I promise. And then over that is the baby girl's little hand, which that's precious. Little thumb, little, okay, this is way too thick to be able to do that. So now I'm going to go to her little leg, opening right there. The little kind of crotch of her little romper. Her leg is coming out here. Little baby thigh, little baby knee is right there. And then her little leg is dangling over this part of the tree. I'll look at your comments in a minute if you're saying something and you're like, hey, talking to you. And the sister, that's her arm, and really the tree comes here. Okay, what's up here? What did I leave undone? Oh, the hair. That's the baby's hair, kind of. Hair, hair, hair. Sister's tank top is there. Okay. Sister has like stripes on it. And then we'll go with this brother. He's got his head on hers. He's being silly. He's the clown, looks like, of the family. Do you guys have one of those? If you have more than one child, one of them is one that's going to be silly, probably. His chin's about right there. That's his cheek. His jaw comes around there. There's his ear. All right, now see, I think I've made his face too small. Actually, not if I make, excuse me, the hair up here. I'm telling y'all, I am not sick. I mean, I am, but it's not the virus thing. It who will not be named. Okay, going around there. His shoulder is here. He has a tank top on, like a basketball tank. Comes right there. He's got his knee up here. So, what's this? Oh, I don't have him close enough. Or I gotta make baby girl bigger. His knee is right here. Knee's kind of shaped like that. And his shin disappears here. His thigh is over here. Baby girl's other arm is right here. Little bitty hand, deet, 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 like that, a little bit. Big sister's other hand is right here, coming out on her tummy. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, for the love. Oh, me. I've been painting and you couldn't even see it. Fantastic. so sorry about that. I'm gonna raise this. Hand up here. Looks like my light was going out as well. Uh-oh, I just heard something fall. I can't see all your, here we go. Okay, Lisa, I will. It does feel strange. Okay, I am going to, oh, Aiken. I don't know where that is, Missy. I'm in South Carolina, you probably know that, and I'm the one that's ignorant about it because we've not lived here all that long. All right. Uh-oh, Billy, what happened? Is this message retracted? I'm thinking if it's me, I typed something like, hey, don't be dumb, and then went, wait, I can't type that, and deleted it. You probably did do that. If you'll excuse me for 1 second, I have to get Tums for my throat so that I don't kind of throw up. Just 1 minute. So sorry. Oh my. Oh my. This thing's got to get better. Here it comes. Here it comes. All right. Okay. I have a chewy Tums in my mouth. So I'm not chewing gum that'll be here forever. Weird, Billy. Well, you just keep trying. Okay, I'm gonna go back at it. I'm frustrated because I think I'm painting them too small. What I'll do is go in with a palette knife with some flesh, and I'll paint on the very outside of it, and that should make them a little bigger. That's my tendency, is to paint too small, and whereas it looks weird if you have a canvas and the figure is too big, like a giant. But especially if someone's paying for it, I feel like I hate to have the people be too small in the middle, because like that's the important part. All right, I'm gonna keep going. And this time I will stop and check. I was just thinking, I just want to get finished with it. But hello, Kristen, if you're painting live, you gotta make sure that people can see it. Or else what is the point, I ask you. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Here we go. This train is bound for glory, this train. I don't know why I'm singing that. This train is bound for glory, this train. What do I use? It cut off your, it did. Well, I'll just watch, Billy. It said, what do you use? Are you asking me what I use? What paint? I think not. You watch that, you know what I'm using in general, almost always for that. Okay, I'll do Big Brother, and then I'll go back and figure out what I need to do differently here. His hand is a little bit right here. His fist kind of leaning on the tree. So when we go for the details, I'll get that better. I have his face at around the right place, looks like. He's the oldest, or at least the oldest. She probably is the oldest. His face is quite a bit bigger because he's a little closer to the camera, and the shape of his face is a little bit rounder, fuller, looks like to me. Not round, but if the ear is sort of here, well, that looks funny. It doesn't look like that. And then really his head's up here. Water works better when you're using a chalk type paint, but I'm just sort of sketching the hair just so I get a sense of how big their head is. Don't make it too big or too small. He's got a haircut that goes like that. Let's see if that's right. This was back in the 90s, I believe, because her children are very similar to the same age as mine. And they would have been this age, like 97, 98, 99, maybe 2000-ish. Okay, I might have made his head too big. His neck's here. And then his shirt's a V-neck. He's kind of leaning against the tree there. collar is kind of here, comes down here. Actually, this is all his arm. Shoulder is here. Sleeve. His elbow is here. Yeah, elbow's there. So he really doesn't have, he's not, so we got jeans or shorts down here. Tree comes there. Okay. So, I mean, that looks terrible right there, but, okay. Now I really just need to bite the bullet and start. But once I do that, then I do want to make sure it's right because I don't want to have to redo from the beginning. Oh, hey, here's his other knee. I need to ask Mom for further out in the picture just so I can. Oh, she sent me several. I'm remembering. When I get clients, I like them to give me several photos so that I can, even though I'm not going to paint that, it helps me get a sense of what they look like or where they're at. And then, yeah, I think I'm just going to have to start on one of them. Just going to have to go with it. I'll start with maybe the baby, just because I like doing that. You guys want to watch that for a minute? So I'm not sure how I'll finish this out down here. Maybe just abstract right there. Oh, there is a tree. I can see a little bit of a tree in the background there. I'll pop it in later. Tree trunk sort of back here. And then like branches over there. Branches over here. So since I paint in layers, I can do this and not worry about it because I'll put browns over that some more. And this is actually going to be all one. And then a smaller one here. Over here, I've already got that like I want it. Yeah, I like that. What's up here? Just branches, leaves. Okay. There it is, done. Just kidding. All right, I will. You want me to go ahead and try the baby's head? I think we're going to start with the baby's head. I'm going to go ahead and start. And I'm going to be doing this tonight. All right, sorry, I just hit the thing. All right, oops, no. Why is it doing that? Okay. Thank you, Christine. Hi, Terry. Flesh. Okay, well, on this one, I've got it lit, so it's kind of misleading. That's about true to the color. It's a mix of crinoline and then a couple drops of cowgirl coral. It makes a great flesh color. If you want it a little deeper, you can add more of the coral. I think, though, now that I'm on to this, I think I will go ahead and use acrylic so I don't have to keep mixing it right now. So for flesh, now I'm going to use actual, and they're tan. The baby is more fair, of course, but when you're painting people who are, these kids look, sun-kissed, Australia. So that depends too if you're using more browns and things or if you're going to use more like flesh pinks. Yes, Terry, I did a thing on Instagram. If you guys don't follow my Instagram stories, you should. I don't do a whole lot of them, so it's not like a whole lot of watching. But I showed these off. Debbie's bracelets and her rings. Isn't it fantastic? I've got to say. Let's see, do I have the hat on? No, I don't. I'm so excited by them, I can't even tell you. I opened them on an Instagram story at like 4 a.m. this morning. So excited. All right, let's do the baby girl. I need water. I don't know how to. Oh, okay, what was that? Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go in with my brush. Where is it? Not this one. One with a little more. Oh, this will be fine. No, I'll use this one. Okay. I'm going to use this. This is just a plain old little cheap sort of acrylic in peach. Just plain old peach. I use a lot of this one for lighter tones. Well, where is it? Oh, for the love. It's called Sun-Kissed Peach. It's over there. Buy one of those Apple Barrel or one of those just Hobby Lobby, Walmart type things. So I'm gonna just put it on here since I don't know how far I'll go with this. Let's just do the baby girl because she is sort of center, a little bit lower than center. I'm just gonna go in with just this one color and sort of get her the shape that I want and then see if it looks good before I go on. This isn't very thick. It's a cheap one, so it's not a very thick body or anything, which is fine because until I get more sure with the faces, like as in like I can paint them right the sort of the first time instead of kind of going in and fixing and fixing and fixing. Then I'll want the acrylics to be thicker and be good right then. But for now, it's like it doesn't matter. I'll be doing this over and over anyway, not over and over. Her ear is about halfway right there, little bitty ear. And I think that looks about right. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit. Looks terrible so far. Did you, Terry? They're so great. It's just the perfect, like I'm boho, but I'm not super boho. Like I'm like conservative bohemian is what I call myself. So some of her things like these, I just, oh. All right, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more on there. And I'm gonna add a little portrait pink to it. Let's go ahead and get her little shoulders. What I need to do is start editing some videos because I have not posted an edited one in at least a week, if not more. And I would love for you guys to know, so you can help me if you don't mind. I mean, you already are. I have a goal. I really do want to get to the watch hours that I need, and I want to get to 10,000 subscribers before summer. I don't know if that's possible without spending 40 hours a week just on YouTube, but I can't normally do that because I'm doing these things as well because that's what pays the bills. The little hand will be down here, but I would love that. I'm at 2,500 or so right now, and the way that you do that is just, you don't have to do it, I have to do it, get the subscribers, but just the more that you watch, the more that YouTube will sort of push my videos out there, then the more people will see it, subscribe. So that's how that works. So I appreciate y'all being here. Just if all you watch is this, thank you very much. It helps a lot, and I appreciate it. There, her little foot would be here, but why is my nose all? I'm well, you guys. I'm well. All right, this is just going to be a blob of flesh, but this is all skin color right here. So I'm just going to give myself this. There. Not professional. That's okay. The end result is what matters, in my book anyway. And the process, but not, it doesn't have to be a certain way. I'm going to go on up here with the flesh. Let me see. Because I want to keep these girls in proportion to each other. So I'm going to see if this is right. How I have that sketched there. I need my palette knife. A palette knife would be faster. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that looks terrible, but again, it's just the underpainting. Yeah, I really need to paint the baby girl first because the other's hands, because I feel like I have to rush. And if I rush, obviously I can't do this right. When I have you guys watching, I want to do something quick. So I should probably stick to the more abstract so we can throw some paint on. Oh, now see, In the picture, her hand is supposed to be on her thigh. Now what? I'm going to look at it in here. Usually that helps. If I see it. Huh. So I could maybe put the baby girl's thigh up higher here. Or bring the sister's hand down lower. And maybe both. All right, let's get the palette knife. Palette knife. Palette knife. This one's all dirty, but it'll do the trick. If I bring her arm down more, and her hand sort of right there, and then the baby girl's thigh is up a little bit higher, right there. Yes, I think that will do. If you have questions that I can answer, please ask. I mean, ask anyway. And then I might say, I don't know. Oh, I missed the baby girl's other leg. She does have another leg. What? Just her little bippy hanging out there from the little bodysuit thing. Romper. And her little hand is on her own little thigh. Cute. And there's brother's knee. This is hard. I should have made her pick something else. I'm kidding. She was willing to do that, and I said, no, I want to do this one. Okay. That will be... Okay. I think I made the brother too big here. He's not that big. So his shoulder would stop right about right there. You can still see. Well, sort of, you can. There. So I think he's more like this. He looks like a skinny guy. So his arm goes more like that. Yep. And then I did here, his sort of his armpit right here on his sister. And his shoulder is there. I'll go ahead and put his face on here. I think I did his the right size pretty much. It's narrow too, so I don't want to get it too fat. Oh, I was going to add to the baby girl's skin tone. A little bit of his ear right here. Ear. Okay, still looks like a mess, but that's okay. I'm going to get some, I think I have a light, yeah. This is Cameo Pink Apple Barrel. I'm going to add that to the baby's face. Probably not anybody else's. Just a little pink, and this is still wet, so it'll blend together. A little bit. Chalk paints are way better at this, but since this is still wet, it'll blend a little. Use this hand. I'm going to come around there. Her little chest is more pale, so I'll put more pink there. And really, it's just sort of a back and forth. I'll do more of this filling out the color, and then I'll go back and outline it again. And hopefully each time get a little closer. Now I've got her looking all pink, like that's weird. So I'll go back and put a little bit more peach tones over the pink. This will help me see more where she's at. A little leg. Maybe lighter in the foreground here. Okay. guys, usually I'm all excited about, hey, let me get off of here because I'm gonna go get busy, but I'm lonely. I'm telling you. Okay, the brother here is tan, and so even this would be too dark by itself. This is coffee latte. I'm gonna go ahead and mix it into this peach color here. That's too dark. His face, the cheeks and the chin will be paler. But let's just go ahead and put it on there for now. Mm-hmm. And more tan right there, so I might even outline that. His arm in that. Little brush. He's not that muscular. That looks like a superhero, and he's just a kid. That's funny. And the older brother's tan too, so I may as well just. Now, since that was chalk type paint, that's my Debbie's Design Diary. I can reactivate that with water, so that'll mix a little bit more with it. Yeah, I'm making his head too much bigger than the other kids. It's not that much bigger. Oops. Look at his hand here will be tan. And his elbow. Again, I'm just sort of making sure I know, hey, the skin was about here. This is where it should be on his body, unless I really messed up something. It doesn't hurt to add it in there. Use this. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'll need to get out the skin tones again, the flesh for her. Okay, are you guys still with me? Are you gone? Are you bored? I was going to stop. You know, too much of a good thing here. There, I was going to make her head a little bigger. See how it'll start to take shape? Her shoulder was more tan, but it's fine. And that was her arm, hand. Yep. And the baby girl's hand was right here. Can't tell that, but okay. Make sure I don't have any hard lines that will dry funny. Okay. That's a good start anyway. You can kind of see their children anyway, right? Humans. Why when I tap it, does it come up there? But here it goes. Oh, good, Lisa. Well, you're kind. Terry. Thank you. Oh, Billy, enjoy those grandbabies. I haven't seen mine in 2 weeks, and I am feeling sorry for myself. All right, let me zoom out. Oh, I thought I was doing that. There. Wow, that's really bright lipstick. It gets brighter the longer I have it on. Okay. Now I'm just chatting because I don't want to go. Isn't that weird? That's ridiculous, Kristen. I know I'm alone. It's okay. All right, thank you guys for watching. Why is the why am I, wait, I don't know. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you will tune in next week, and I hope to have tonight an edited video of my floors, me painting these floors. They're fun. They look like reclaimed wood. Only that's not. That's fake. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching as always. If you like the video, if you would give it a like. Actually, if you didn't like the video, still give it a like, would you please? Thanks. Okay. Good night, Lisa. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will be back later next week and maybe sooner. I'm trying to go on here live more often as well. I just need to paint more, y'all. I have a lot of painting to do. Hi, that's okay. You can watch it now and you can fast forward it if you want to. Skip to the good parts. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you very much. Bye.